Today we're trying something new. The Case of the Worst Day Ever. It just came out this week, so I thought that might be new and interesting for us to play. It is very Golden Idol-like in the gameplay for what I'm seeing, so we're gonna be investigating scenes and we're going to be making deductions. And yeah, it's supposed to be silly and lighthearted and good fun. So we'll see. I mean, the dog looks pretty upset, I have to say. And the cat picture I got for the thumbnail, he also looked pretty upset. So I think in this game, everyone's going to be pretty upset. And we have to figure out why. That's our job. So I hope you are ready for that. I don't even know where my camera needs to be to not get in the way, but we will figure it out live. I will just bounce around the screen. That's what's gonna be going on. Okay, so we have some settings. Yeah, sure. Show us where to click. Don't auto-collect words. I like clicking on the words because then I remember that I clicked on them. And yeah, show us how many words we need. Congratulations! Yep, they're all crying. The cat is grumpy. Grandma's grumpy. Dog's sad. He's sad. Yes, everyone's upset. Why are they so unhappy? What happened here? I need more clues. Who are these people? Okay, so we don't even know who those people are yet. Somehow we're very invested in finding out why is everyone so upset. So I think we're starting with the cat. That's our first selection. We have to figure out who upset the cat. Why did they do that? Investigation 1. A very stinky situation. Let's investigate. Okay. Conclusion goes here. Yeah, so as I said, very Golden Idol. We have to find some word and we have to put them to a sentence. But we need clues for this. Okay, there are hints. We know how to play, and there's also our notebook in case we wanna type notes. There is some sorting situation, yes. Well, there is a skunk. A happy skunk eating cat food out of a bowl. Well, I can see how the cat is upset about that. Cat's not gonna like it. We can go in through the window. There is a leash and a collar with a tag that says Thumper. Well, if it's a leash and a collar, I assume that's for the dog. I know some cats can be walked on a harness, but I think that might be for the dog. A tasty treat bag, again with a bone, probably for the dog. A smelly green collar engraved with peanut. A red backpack containing school books. A green rain jacket. Okay, well, I don't think that's anything to do with the cat. Stink, be gone. Here's the cat. He is looking very stinky. Probably something to do with that skunk outside. A very angry, stinky cat in a bathtub. Yep. Can this day get any worse? I assume it's going to get significantly worse if, you know, the description of this game is correct. Okay, so we've got 7 out of 11 words. Can we scroll? Is there more things here in the bathroom? Oh, there's more things on him. Okay, he has a phone. Messages from Caroline. Hey, darling, make sure Ash doesn't forget her bag again. Don't worry, I will. Thanks, babe. Okay, well, there's a bag outside in the front of the house. So, you know, they may have forgotten the bag again. We've got back evictors. I should be there around 11. Sounds good, thanks again. I forgot to mention earlier, I spray the perimeter by your bushes, so don't water them until tomorrow. Okay, they sprayed something. Ned. Colin. Are you coming to the cookout this weekend? Yes, planning on it. Great. Caroline, and the little ones too. Haha, yes, but they're not so little anymore. Time flies. Okay, that's just some friend planning a party. Mr. Tink, your prescription is now ready for pickup. Text stop to stop receiving these alerts. Well, good thing they sent us his surname. What's on the cat's tail? I think it's just his tail. Like, he seems to have a patch on his ear and a patch on his tail, so maybe that's just his coloring. Or we'll find out later. And he has Stink Begone, a ball of deodorizing shampoo. Okay, so we've got 11 wards, which means we have to make our deduction. So this was... what was his name? Well, it was Tink, right? Because that's what the surname we got. But then she says, make sure Ash doesn't forget her bag. So Ash is the child, and he's Colin, because the friend calls him Colin. So he's Colin Tink. And then there was a stinky collar that said Peanut, so I assume, yes, that's the cat's name, since the cat is Stinky. So Colin Fink had to give Peanut a bath because a skunk sprayed him by his football. There we go. Peanut was outside when he noticed a skunk eating out of his football. The skunk sprayed Peanut as he approached, so Colin had to give Peanut a bath. Peanut hates baths. And that's why the cat's day is ruined. Yes. Peanut solved. Now, investigation 2, the multi-tool mix-up. So we've got... Is that someone snoring or someone farting? That noise. But Caroline... And he's got a blue army knife in his hands. And this guy looking pretty cross as well. Are you really going to blame my daughter for your ingratitude? Okay, so that's his father-in-law. A business card for Michael Smythe, attorney at law. And he's got dad boy poop emoji. Is that his contact for Colin? I want to borrow it. It's from a fine retailer, you know. Of course. I'll be sure to bring it next time I see you. No, I'm in the neighborhood. I'll be there in about 30 minutes to pick it up. Sure thing. Come on over. Caroline, we decided to come to Ash's play. The Ash is the daughter, the child, son. I can't remember. The child of Colin and Caroline, I think. Great, she'll be excited. Yes, it's a she. Wouldn't miss it for the world, even if that boy is going to beat her. Dad, I thought we were past this. Nothing but the best for my girl. Yes, he really hates his son-in-law, does he? St. Yo-Yo Hospital. Your and your wife's help has been instrumental to opening the new wing. We owe the Bailey family a great debt. It would be such a shame if you missed the gala. We hate to miss it, but I checked my calendar and my granddaughter is putting on a play the same night. Maybe we can arrive late. Oh, how sweet. Arrive anytime you like. Okay, so they're actually like, yeah, we're not gonna go to this giant gala you're putting on because our granddaughter is doing a play. Elite Bank. We have detected a login attempt on your account from a new location. If this is you, please use one-time code, blah, blah, blah. This code should not be shared with anyone ever or else. I mean, yes, never share your code, but maybe that's what the bank should start doing to avoid fraud. Like, just like threaten people, don't share your code or we will find you. The cat is snoring. A snoozing kitty wearing a collar engraved with Peanut. Yes, we already know his name is Peanut, and he's such a snorer, just snoring here this entire time. There is a shredded invoice. No, eviction? Eviction notice? Oh, bug evicting. Okay, it's fine. It's for the bug evict the pest control people. $100. And he paid, so that's all good. We've got a bedroom here. Someone's phone? Yeah. That's still Colin's phone. He's coming in 30 minutes. Maybe I wrote it in my diary. I'm toast if not. Hope that wasn't the year. You know who destroyed it. I repaired it best I could. I found it. I'd be lost without you. Okay, so they borrowed something from the dad and it's broken. Donald. I assume that's the name of the father-in-law. Yeah, so that's the opposite side of those messages we saw with that boy poop emoji. So yes, for sure. Dad. The class for gifted kids? Yep, so proud of my little girl. Good for Ash. Tell her Papa Tim and Grammy are proud of her too. Will do. Bug evictors. Yeah, that's the bug evictors that we saw the messages in the previous scenario. So we just had to see this for award again. Okay, there is a shredded message in the drawer that they've taped back together. Christmas was great. Colin got me a really cute necklace and everyone got along relatively well. That was even nice to Colin. Funnily enough, Colin got 3 army knives from the men in the family. Haha. First he opened a red one from his dad. Then he got a blue one from dad. Then he got a yellow one from Ned. Okay, so it's like he's holding the blue knife right now, right? Which is the one that his father-in-law gave him. And there is something wrong with it. And we can go outside. We can check out the garage. Timothy and Tonya think, so I assume that's Colin's parents. Dear son, I was sorry to hear that you're still having trouble with your father-in-law. I can't believe after all this time he doesn't see how great of a person you are. To cheer you up, I enclosed 2 tickets to see the Moo Cows play downtown. Love, Mom. Okay, so everyone in the family knows that they're having a really bad relationship. Yes, there is the collection of army knives and nails. So there is the yellow and red knife here. The Nelson method. This was passed down generation after generation in my family, hence the name, haha. It's the best way to do it, but it's really easy to get wrong. So be sure to follow step by step. Ned. Make sure everything is super clean. Don't skip this step. 2. Use the tool I lent you to begin. And where's the rest of the instruction? If that's all he did, then not surprised he's having trouble. Hello. Welcome to the stream. So that's all the words. So we can start naming. So we know this is Colin Tink. And we know this is Peanut. And who gave what? So the dad's name, the father-in-law's name is Donald. But the Michael Smite was like some attorney, so that's misdirection to make us think that's his name, but that's not his name. Where was the surname? He had some messages on his phone. That would be, yes, the Bailey family. So his surname is Bailey. Okay, so that's all the people and pets involved. Then yes, Donald Bailey gave him the blue knife. Then red one was from his dad and yellow one from Ned. So those names are in the garage. So yes, Timothy and Tonya think. So Timothy gave him the red knife. And then Ned Nelson gave him the yellow knife. Nope. Did I get 3 or more wrong? Did I get all confused reading this? Oh, no, this is wrong, and you can't see it because my face is kind of on it. No, don't move the game, move my face. This paper has been glued together, but it's been glued together wrong. So you can see there is like a hole here. So it actually should be saying he opened a red one from his dad and the blue one he opened red one from dad, so his father-in-law, and then blue one from his dad. Okay, so the red one from Donald Bailey. And then the blue one from his dad, so the blue one is from Timothy Tink. And that's correct. They're doing silly traps already for us. So what happened? So yes, kind of some situation with the scene. Then he's holding the blue knife. Oh, is that because he's like, is the situation here that he's trying to, you know, show the father-in-law that he still has the gift that the father-in-law gave him, but he takes out the wrong one, and the father-in-law is just like, oh, you think I'm stupid? Your ingratitude and whatever, stuff like that. So Colin I think, wanted to... because there was something about borrowing something. Yes, I'm not sure why did the wife just like got it all. Maybe the cat, because actually that might be it. Here in the cat's tree, we can see that the cat seems to be stealing like paper and then shredding it. So I think maybe the cat also stole the wife's diary and then shredded that, and she then glued it together. Okay, but what's this about the borrowing stuff then? I want to borrow it from a file retailer, you know. So he's basically... okay, so he wants to borrow the knife that he gave Colin as a gift. So Donald Bailey wanted to borrow the army knife he gifted to Colin thing. This sounds like a test. This sounds like, I give you this knife as a gift, and then I'm just gonna randomly pop over to your house and demand to borrow it or see it or verify that it's still there, like, you know. Unfortunately, Colin forgot which army knife was from Donald. Yeah, he does seem like that kind of man. He... what does it say? He verbed someone's... oh, he read the diary wrong? Or repaired the diary wrong? He repaired Caroline's diary, but it was... or he found Caroline's diary, but it was destroyed. It was repaired wrong. This is like the major thing of like idle games. It's like, what sentence do you want me to make? Because I think I understand what's going on, but it's like, what are those words adding up to here? He found Caroline's diary, but it was repaired wrong after Peanut destroyed it. So he gave the army the wrong army knife to Donald. There we go. Colin received so many army knives that he couldn't remember which was from his father-in-law, who already doesn't like him. Caroline's diary could have helped, but he didn't notice it was repaired wrong, so he gave Donald the wrong knife. I mean, this is really a commentary on, once again, yeah, how the poor gifts that men receive, like when we were playing Little Problems, there was that whole thing where the woman had a diary and was like, for my sister's birthday, I'm taking her for a whole spa day and we're gonna have a nice everything and it's just going to be great. And for my husband's birthday, he's getting a wallet. So, yes. And here is just everyone giving the guy an army knife because, you know, what could a man want? Well, from here we're going to this guy. We don't know him yet, so investigation free. Maintenance. Mayhem. Okay, so his car is broken, exploded all over the place. You call this pro service? I'm reporting this to your corporate office. A wallet with Max embossed on the corner. Okay, is his name Max? The remains of a corn bar. What's a corn bar? It's just a bar of corn? A single car key, I assume for his car. So, should we start being like, his name is Max, before I forget? I'm sorry, sir. I'm sure he tried his best. Oil swap schedule. 3rd of May. Joe Baker. Day 1 Brown Roder. Smith. Revy. Day 2 Thomas Klein. Docker PMW. Or Dockery. Is this like people's name and the type of car? Joe Langford, Hammy, Lord, Stoop, BMW. No appointments for lunch at 1. Okay, so we're gonna have to figure out probably who was servicing his car and what did they do. An open pack of chewing gum. Pro oil swappers, that's their whole business. They just swap oil like a pro, or in this case, I guess not like a pro. Joe Plum, Thomas is sick. Can you cover his shift tomorrow? Sure. Thanks a bunch. Okay, so we have an added thing of like, potentially what it says on the sheet is also not correct because someone else is covering for there. So where it says Thomas here, it's actually gonna be Joe Plume working that bay. Hey, Mr. Gupp. I'm not feeling very well and need to call out for tomorrow. Okay, I'll ask Plume. Hope you feel better soon. Thank you. Lynette Gupp, did you remember to turn on the slow cooker on? I think so. Robert. Sorry, all I can think about is getting ready for this corporate visit. Poor thing, I'll get the dog walker to check it. Okay, he didn't put dinner on, now they're not gonna have dinner. Corporate office. Yeah, what a name, Robert. We expect to see an all-star super team on the 4th. We're looking forward to your visit. You got the PDF with the new poster, right? Yes, we had a meeting about it as well. Excellent. It's a serious problem. What's a serious problem? Okay, so his name is Robert Gupp, because that was the name repeated a bunch on his phone, and that's his wife's name and all that stuff. So I assume that's his name. We can go here. Okay, so we have the base they were working in. Oil filter shard. Okay, so that's the name of the different cars and the logos on the cars. Good thing they only have 4 car brands in this universe. Makes it easy. You can see everything on a single sheet. An empty can of corn cola. Everything is made of corn. Greasy blue jacket. And some bits. An engine oil cap. Okay, he didn't put a cap back on. That may cause you some problems. And a phone charger. He was distracted by his phone. You know, using phone instead of doing what they need to be doing. Well, this guy here, just on his phone, texting. Is the US? Maybe. I can't live without corn cola, subs, and an open sub sandwich, corn cola. Hi. He's got his girlfriend, Emily. Well, we almost lost it yesterday. It's hard because of the work rules. You know, I'd do anything for you, babe. Well, it feels like you don't really care sometimes. I'll keep it going, I promise. I'll find a way. Okay, what are you two talking about, Donnie? I don't know why they care about it so much. Dude, I think she might break up with me over it. Dude, no. You've been after her for so long. I know, but I don't want to get fired either. Gotta get sneaky. Okay. So he's having some girlfriend problems because girlfriend doesn't understand that you have to be at work while you're at work. Grandpa, I'm getting settled in. Glad to hear it. I'll come see you soon, okay? I'd really like that. Good night, my boy. Good night, Grandpa. You're just having nice text with Grandpa. Have you went to see Grandpa yet? No, not yet. It really cheered him up. I know. It's just really sad. I understand. But we have to face it. Okay, Grandpa's not doing so well, and they have to go see him before it's too late. He's got a call log. Okay, Emily is calling every day. Multiple times a day. Photo snap. It's not real unless you photo snap it. Soulmates. Photo snap every hour. 9 a.m. 9 p.m. Okay, so that's what she's so worried about missing, where you have to take a picture with your soulmate for this app, Snapchat. I don't know what this is supposed to be. Every hour from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Like, do you just not have anything better to do? Best friends, photo snap 3 times a week. You don't have any best friends. Oh, so sad. Friends, photo snap 1 time a week. Donnie, friend. Friend streak. Okay, then don't need to press this anymore. Okay, he's having some very complicated phone life. We have Joe and we have Joe. They're both got a Joe name tag. Tap, tap, tap. He's saying tap, tap, tap while he's on his phone. Tap, tap, tapping. Full can of corn cola. An unopened snack lunch containing chips and a bologna sandwich. And he's got phone with text, little bro. What did you finish last night? 9,000. I got 9,100. Screenshot already didn't happen. Got that screenshot yet? Okay. Video games. Olive oil or sunflower oil for the cars, maybe. Although you need to train more. Maybe the cars also use corn. I feel a cold coming on. Maybe I'll stay home and train tomorrow. Break time, shield time. I'm still at 7,000. Okay, it's some games they play. Mom. Try to get him to do some homework instead of just playing that stupid game. It's not a stupid game, but I will. Well, he's too distracted to focus on anything else, so I call that stupid. But Mom, my video games. Uncle L. Happy super belated birthday. Sorry, I forgot. No worries. Thanks. Anything you'd like? Star tokens. You're the boss. I assume for his game. Star Shield. Nightly mission. Last mission. 11:50. Quick strike. At 7:30. Your high score is 9,000. At 11:55. Buy more star tokens. Only 59.99. Yeah. And then he's got his wallpaper, also the star shield, because he's obsessed. And that's why he's like tap 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 and his eyes are just lit up. I can't believe you both drink that stuff, man. But they don't like the corn cola. I received 4 flowers from Glossaries Galore. Half empty tin of all natural breath mints. And he's got like a Zen background. My boo. Have a good day at work. Text me on your break. Will do. Finally on a break. Still at that party. Might be late for my appointment. Oh, I thought that was supposed to be over quick. Do you know how to fix internet? I usually just reset the router. What is router? I'll take care of it tonight after work, okay? Thank you. Yes, that texting for tech support. Jerry G. I heard that only eating apples is the way to go, man. Have you tried it? I think I will after this cleanse I'm on. Not sure if it's working. Let me know how you like it. I might try it. Okay, they're doing cleanses and eating only apples. My boo, my boo, my boo, my boo. Okay, their wife, girlfriend is also calling them a lot. 10-day meditation streak. Last session today at 7 AM. You really lot will sing it now. Meditate every day to keep your streak. Semi-guided session. Let go of stress. Everything wind down. Everyone's just going on like obsessive streaks and things. It's not healthy. There is more on this phone that I haven't clicked. Because it still has a star. Probably something in one of the texts. I'm not seeing anything being orange. And yeah, it says I have 38 of 38 wards here, so I guess it just... Oh, now it refreshed. Okay. Cool. No phones inside oil swap base. Management. Okay, so this is, I assume, the poster from corporate that they sent, and there was a meeting about it. And we, of course, know that someone was clearly sneaking their phone into the bay because that's their little charger in there, right? So they were being naughty. My suspicion is this guy that his girlfriend is like, oh my god, we have to take pictures every hour, otherwise we're going to miss it. And then I'm going to dump you. Because they're just like, oh, gotta get sneaky, right? But yes, both of their names are Joe, because on this stuff there's Joe... Oh, Joe Baker, Joe Langford, and there was a Thomas, but Thomas is sick, so it means every single person working today is called Joe. How very not creative of everyone's parents. And we have to figure out who did it. I assume who messed up the car. Well, they're all called Joe then, that's easy, right? Joe. Joe. And Joe. Okay, so I guess we look at the car. So the car has this circle with 2 lines, sorta logo. And that makes it a PMW. So he's driving the PMW. And today on the base, we've got a PMW on bay 2 and a PMW on bay 3. Well, if we're saying that... Oh, and everyone's at lunch now, right? So it must be this appointment, 11:30 AM, right? Because if they're all having lunch, it's 1 now, therefore this other PMW appointment at 2:30 has not happened yet. Which means this guy Mac's surname is Stoop. Hello and welcome. Yeah, I've only found out about this game like 2 days ago, so I was like, looks cool, let's try it. Yeah, so this guy is Stoop, and then we have the 3 Joes. So here of who worked where, we also gonna have Joe. And we can at least see who was in which bay, right? So it's Joe Baker and then Joe Langford on the different Joe Baker and Joe Longford. And then the guy who's being the replacement is Joe Plume. So he's gonna be working on Bay 2. Where is... Oh, you can sort. There we go. Plume. Yes, so that's all correct in terms of who was working where. And then which is which? Well, I suspect the guy who did this mess. Yes, Robert. I mean, Robert is just like such a name, but yeah. So Joe Longford is the guy who messed up the job, and I assume it's because, yeah, he was using his phone to do the snaps with his girlfriend. So I think this is Joe Longford from Bay 3. And then, do you have any text that tell us anything about what your name is? They're just playing the game. Uncle L. That's something about his name. And we got this guy with all the all-natural stuff. Okay, so he's getting the message that says Thomas is sick, can you cover? So he is Joe Plum. And that leaves this guy to be Joe Baker. There we go. There we go. So Joe Langford performed the oil swap on Max Stoop's PMW. But he was distracted by his soulmate streak? Is that what we're looking for? Because obviously, like, he was distracted by his phone, he was distracted by his girlfriend, he was distracted by his hair demand to be doing these streak challenges of taking pictures. And forgot to put the oil cap back on. Yes. Joe Longford, who was assigned Max's PMW, was too busy keeping his soulmate streak with his girlfriend Emily to remember to put the oil cap back on, resulting in an oily mess when Max drove away. Yeah, if your girlfriend is like, if you don't take a picture with me every hour of every day, I'm breaking up with you, I think you may have to, like, rethink your life, because that does not sound healthy. Well, so we know why he was having a terrible day, and now we're gonna find out why this lady is having a terrible day. Makeup mavens. Okay, she's already crying, panicking, jumping. They've got a Twitter picture above the toilet. Minute makeover babe kit. Live, laugh, love. Classic. It's taking me forever to redo this. I was so sure I put the tags on. Okay, so she's forgotten to do some tags. Colin. Send her oh, so, okay, this is Caroline. So this is Colin's wife. I'm trying to decide between Fast and Fab and Minute Makeover. They almost sound too good to be true, but Brit does it, so I think it's real. What do you think? I forward you the info about them. Wow, they do seem too good to be true. I would go with whichever one is cheaper to join. Also, how has that new med been? Awful. Makes me so forgetful. I'll be done with it in 5 days though. By the way, she gave me a big discount, so I picked Minute Makeover. Can't wait to add some extra cash to our budget. Is she signing up to be in like an MLM or something like that? Don't do that. You have to join the fam, girl. Check out the info I sent you. She almost had me sold on Minute Makeover, but I don't know. Fast and Fab does sound pretty great too, almost the same. Maybe it would be easier to get started with your help though. Trust me, girl. Fast and Fab is amazing. Can't wait to mentor you in the fam. Use my link to join us. Yeah, this definitely sounds like she's getting into an MLM. Well, that's definitely going to ruin more than just your day. Hey, sorry to keep changing my mind, but I signed up with Minute Makeover today. But thank you for your offer to mentor me through Fast and Fab. Now we're both boss babes. Yep. That's what she's getting into. I know she's your friend, but you said it yourself. You liked your babe kit from my party better than the one from hers. It's so much easier to sell something that you actually like, trust me. She'll get over it. This is just business. Yeah, it's boss babes. Hey girl, if you sign up today, I'll cover 500 of your executive kit. You have to sign up today though. Don't miss this opportunity. OMG, thank you so much. I just signed up. Can't wait to get my kit. Welcome to the sisterhood. We love you. Fast and Fab info. Not sure if you're ready to become a boss babe. Find out why Fast and Fab is the business for you. Most businesses cost over $100,000 to begin, but Fast and Fab only costs $4,000 to start. Okay, that's not that helpful. You're an entrepreneur. Fast and Fab is all about serving busy babes like you. When you're not working from your phone, you'll be hosting Fast and Fab parties famous for lasting only 50 minutes or less. You're the boss. Express your creativity by selling personalized and luxurious Fast and Fab babe kits to all your friends, relatives, and distant acquaintances. You're amazing. It's not just about money. It's also about the Fast and Fab family. Share the amazing gift of owning your own business with those same friends, relatives, and distant acquaintances by getting them to sign up and join the Fast and Fab family. We love you. Follow this link to learn more. Fast and Fab is I need money. Fast and Fab is 100% legal activity. Yep, it is an MLM. And it's like the logic of it, right? So you're gonna start this, and you're gonna have all your friends, family, relatives as your customers, but then you're gonna get them to start it, so they're gonna have all their friends and family as relatives. So you're just in a endless circle of selling each other your Fast and Fab MLM products. How does this make any sense? Explain. Don't explain. I know it doesn't. Yes, Firefly is here. Yes, when you have to be like, oh yeah, this is totally legal. There is nothing suspicious about this. But legal doesn't mean nothing bad is going on here. Okay, so we have her bags that she prepared, hello Joran, for this MLM party with different things, right? So there is like grapey, babe in Paris, giraffe, then sunset set, grapey, nude, stars, beachy, beige, grapey, and palm and stuff. Okay, so I assume we're gonna have to figure out, yes, who was getting which of the bags. And what else? Okay, we have the Minute Makeover Sales Guide. Are you ready to become a boss, babe? All you have to do is follow the simple steps and you'll be on your way to owning your very own business. The amount of so simple, it's your fault these steps don't result in recouped costs, yes. Like, they're simple, you're just doing it wrong. Your way to owning, you own the product you purchased from us, your very own business. Minute Makeover multi-level marketing is 100% legal activity. Amount spent research month. Step 1. Purchase the Minute Makeover Boss Bay Executive Starter Kit for the low investment price of $3,000 because you're worth it. Host as many Minute Makeover parties as possible, as quickly as possible. Minute Makeover is all about serving the busy babes in your area, and competition is fierce. Yes, because we're getting everyone into the business. Follow the party schedule. Create the most expensive Minute Makeover babe kits for each guest at your party. Research shows that spending more money makes a product seem better. Recruit literally everyone you know into the Minute Makeover Boss Babe Sisterhood. The product bought by your downline counts towards your total in the Sisterhood ranks. You go, girl! Keep buying Minute Makeover Boss Babe Executive Kits to restock and keep up with other Boss Babes in the Sisterhood. Minute Makeover Sisterhood ranks. Queen Boss Babe spent 100,000 on product, Princess 50,000, Mama 24, Big Sis 16, Little Sis 6,000, and Baby spent $3,000 on product. And that resets each month, right? So they want you to be spending $100,000 every month on product that you then have to resell to other people, because you know people around you just have like thousands and thousands of dollars to drop on random beauty products you don't even know what they are. Sounds like Tupperware. Oh, that's quite an old one. I'm not sure they still like those home salespeople that would come with like Tupperware pots and pans, whatever else they've had. I mean, there's been MLM for everything, I assume. Oh, there's still more. There's still more instructions. Party schedule. Minute Makeover parties are all about speed. You guests are busy babes, and research shows that they buy more when artificially rushed. You must keep your party to 50 minutes or less. Follow the party schedule. Snack time. 10 minutes. Eat snacks while waiting for all guests to arrive. Only 10 minutes for snacks? Quiz time, 5 minutes. Each guest fill out the babe quiz kit. Sample time, 20 minutes. Let your guest go wild with the samples provided in your executive kit while you go somewhere private to create their babe kits. It is very important to keep them hidden for maximum hype. Meltdown time. 5 minutes. Return to your guests for the 5-minute price meltdown, in which one sample product of their choice is 50% off for 5 minutes only, as we're doing time pressure. Selfie time, 10 minutes. Retrieve the babe kits and have each guest take selfies with their kit, then offer them the exclusive opportunity to become a Minute Makeover Boss Babe using the following script. Do you need extra money, but only want to work when you feel like it? And also want to feel like you're a part of something bigger, like a sisterhood? I feel you, sister. That's why I became a Minute Makeover Boss Babe, and you can too. Boredom equals failure. If your party lasts longer than 50 minutes, research shows that busy babes get bored and sales and recruitment plummet. Imagine you're at this gathering, right? And this person comes up to you, just goes off the script, and it's like, okay, a bit pushy, but okay. And then she just moves on to the next person in the room and literally says exactly the same thing. And you're like, that's a bit weird. And then let's go through like 4 and 5 people just saying exactly the same thing. General tip. Remember that you have invested at least $3,000. Our research shows that debt awareness motivates both babes to do whatever it takes to stay in the sisterhood. You got this, girl. Yeah, they're not even hiding the fact that they're literally being exploitative. Okay, we've got kits. Minute makeover babe kit instruction guide. Use the quiz to make kits containing 1 lipstick, eyeshadow, shirt, and pair of leggings. Don't forget name tags for each pack. She forgot name tags and now we have to sort her mess out. Lipstick. Okay, so we have the different shades of lipstick. Eyeshadow, again, they were in the bag, so we'll need to reference this. Shirts and leggings. And some of them are limited editions. So we have Lulu Wallace. Her favorite color is purple. Ideal lifestyle beach balm. She's got a budget of $60 to $100. Your other options is I don't put a price on style. Special consideration, no blacks. Fifi's hair shows so bad. Brit Dockery, Faith Core Purple. She's bustling city. She doesn't put a price on style. I love limited editions. Bethany Nims. Do they all just like purple? This one likes yellow. So she also beach bum, $60 to $100. And Mel Everty, yellow, globetrotter, and I don't put a price on style, looking for something slimming. Well, I mean, black is supposedly slimming, so she might be looking for black. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna have to name some people we haven't even seen. Okay. Oh, because she's doing those kits in secret. What's in the bin? Torn name tags, okay. Elliot, don't think. Caroline, caution might cause marked drowsiness, forgetfulness, sleep disturbance, or death. Yeah. Or death. Okay. So she was saying, like, yeah, the meds are not good, and she's forgotten to do name tags. Instead, she like put the name tags in the bin, and now they are, you know, there's a mess. So there are our boss babes at the minute makeover party. Is this Fifi? A salivating dog looking at snack plate. Its collar says Fifi. So yes, do we need to name Fifi? No, apparently we do not. That would be too easy. So we've got the products here. A coffee table covered in minute makeover sample products. Yeah. How much longer do we have to wait? A silver watch that reads 1 o'clock. Okay. Has it been too long? Has this party been over 50 minutes and your guests are bored? Oh, I'm sure she's trying her best. Oh, I thought this was a minute makeover. Yeah, they're not too happy and they're being mean about it. Tap, tap, tap. She's also in her phone. She's also playing the game. Fiona. I can barely make it a couple of hours while playing. Me neither. It's kind of embarrassing the lengths I call to in order to play. We should delete the game. Oh yeah, you're first. Is this secretly a story about how everyone's addicted to this game instead of actually brainwashing people and we have to save them? Louis, no one ever cares if I play at my desk anymore. Lol, the whole office is addicted. Lucky, I've got that party to go to and then work, so no playtime for me. So boring. You poor thing. I don't know how you do it. Me neither. Okay. So she just wants to play the game. We have Appazoogle. It's like Apple and Google merged together. Sisu. Motion detection report. Stairs last hour. Okay, so we had different people going up and down the stairs. Are we gonna need to deduce something from that based on like the clothes they're wearing? Oh yes, and Amazon. Yes, everything together. So yes, we have different people going in and out the stairs, and we have to know this for a reason. We've got bags. Glam Glam Groom. A receipt from Glam Gang Room and B-Bomb. Yeah, it sees you. It's watching. Someone's phone. Lindsay. I'm thinking about quitting, honestly. It's just not working out like I hoped. Don't quit, Linz. You just have to put in the work to be successful. You got this. But I just keep losing money. I can't meet the stupid quotas. Have you tried reaching out to everyone? Your grandma, your pastor's wife, the grocery store cashier? Yeah, so she's also like, oh no, I'm trapped in this MLM and losing money. Tiffany. It could have been a win-win, but no, I'm about to lose my rank too. OMG, girl, and she still wants you to come to her party? The nerve, at least scope out the LEs, lol. I bet they're awful. Lol for sure, just can't believe she rejected me like that. Get her out of your life. If she doesn't support FNF, she's not worth it. Okay, so this is the phone of the woman that was trying to convince her to join the other MLM, and now she's like, oh, she didn't do it. She's with someone else. Blair, you really need to focus on your downline to be successful. I know, but there aren't many people left. My friends almost joined, but she bailed at the last minute. That sounds like an excuse. If you still want to be an extra fab boss babe, you need to act like it. Yeah, that's all boss babes in here. Caroline, hey, haven't heard from you in a bit. I hope they aren't any hard feelings about Fast and Fab. It just ended up being more affordable for me. Sorry for the delayed response. It's all good, girl. I've just been busy hustling. I'll be at your party to support you. Phew, so glad to hear it. Yeah, so they're all in rival MLMs and they're like, oh, she didn't join mine. Okay, so this is her phone then. She's got a picture of her with someone. Joey Poo. Have a good day at work. Text me on your lunch break. Okay, so this is the other side of the messages we saw in the previous scenario. Will do, finally on break. Oh, still at that party, might be late for my appointment. Okay, so yeah, that's what she was complaining about. Joey Poo. Really? That's what you call your husband? Poo? Isn't that a pyramid scheme? I hope not. My other friend hosted a party like this too. Fit and Fab, I think? Just don't sign up for anything. That's how they actually make money. How do you know this stuff? Some friends got wrapped up in it. Trust me, they're all the same. Yes, exactly. That's what this is. Caroline, hey, will I see you at my party tomorrow? Yes, I'm coming. Awesome, thank a bunch. Dad, yellow or white gold? White gold. Yellow gold is so outdated. She is kinda old-fashioned though. Trust me, go with the white gold. Mom will love it. Okay, she's giving advice to her dad. Minute makeover. You're invited. Hey, busy babe. Join me for my first minute makeover party and get a babe kit just for you. Short on time, don't worry. This fast and fun party takes less than an hour out of your busy schedule. Yes, 12 p.m. Caroline. Please leave your shows by the door and your phones in your purse until selfie time at the end. Okay. Firefly is, as always, messing with the mic. She's like, no, you need it in your face. Mics just, go in your face, not slightly away from your face. Okay, so that someone got an invite from her. A key fob for the gentle gym. Center for relaxing exercise. Booking for you. Your reservation for September 16 has been confirmed by Sassy Safari. A list of recommended items to bring for maximum comfort or your exciting excursion has been sent via email. To make changes to your reservation, press score to be removed from future updates. Text stop. Mary boarding. Yes, I need to book him in for September 16 to 25th. I assume that's for the dog. Yeah, clearly they're missing the market for the MLMs, right? They should also get men in on this. They were having trouble getting the husband gifts for Christmas. clearly get him pyramid scheme skincare. that will help everyone. Of course, would you like an enhanced condo or basic tree suit? He needs the enhanced, please. You're all set, looking forward to seeing him again. That's Caroline. Still, yeah, come to my party. I'll be there, really looking forward to my babe kit. You're going to love it. See ya then, see ya. And Bryant. Hey, I almost forgot about this, but could you join us for the fitness retreat next weekend? I made it last year and I felt so much better. Maybe. It'll be good for you, I promise. I'll check my schedule. Okay. We're missing one thing. I didn't click on a word somewhere. I guess. Because it's... Hello? It's telling me there's something on this phone I haven't found, but I'm not seeing any words to collect. So I think the game might be a bit weird with the refreshing. But yes, we are missing a word somewhere because it's 38 out of 39. She's here panicking, but I'm not seeing any extra things. Oh, she's got the game Star Shield. What's happening is they're all getting sucked into pyramid schemes, beauty MLMs, and we're gonna have to untangle this mess of who's who and who's doing what. Yeah, so she's playing the Star Shield game. And that was the missing word. Her battery's low, she should probably charge her phone. Okay, so we have to name everyone. I think the woman that's crying, that's Caroline Tink, right? That's the wife of Colin Tink. And she's the one that was getting into the MLMs. Something letters. But yes, then those four women. We of course got various names, and we got the names that she had on the chart with all of their preferences and all that stuff. So we have Lulu Wallace is the person who owns Fifi, and then on like the phones and messages, that's her here. There was a phone, they were booking the dog to... Yeah, so whoever owns this phone is the owner of Fifi, because they're booking a dog into boarding and with like enhanced condo boarding. It's MLM Lemons. If we inspect Caroline's phone, is her phone here? Does she have her phone? She has her phone, but that's just her emails, so we can't see who she was texting. So we have also the people that wanted her to join the different MLMs. So Brit wanted her to join Fast and Fab, but Rochelle got her to join the Minute Makeover. So Brit is the one with this phone that's like, hey, I haven't heard from you, hard feelings about Fast and Fab. And what did Brit want? Okay, so Brit Dockery. She likes purple and limited editions. Now we're making lemonade. But how are we? Because the phones are in their bags over there. How are we matching them to their phones, to everything else? I mean, we can match hair to her phone because she has a picture of herself. I'm having like, oh, which side, you know, should I start with, you know, untangling this mess, right? What's the thread we need to unravel? She's just addicted to a game, so she refuses to put the phone away. So she's the one with the purple bag then, because that's the one bag that does not have a phone in it. Well, so she's matched to here. And I guess there is the three women that like purple, right? Although they all seem to be wearing something purple. She's got purple accessories and makeup. She got a purple dress, she got a purple, but she's also wearing purple leggings. Why are they so obsessed with purple? Seriously. What else? She's wearing like a fancy ring. She's wearing a wedding ring on her fingers. That is a lot of details. And then there is who was walking up and down the stairs. I'm still not sure. We can't organize the things either to help us think about it. Sorry, there was a weird noise behind me and I was like, what? Nothing happened, just a strange noise. Yeah, how do we match them? Like, I can probably work out who gets which bag based on the requirements. Maybe? Right, so Brit says, I love limited editions, and then we know that, like, the Grapey Gal, the Babe in Paris, the Golden Stars, and the Tortilla Snack, and stuff like that is the limited edition. So that would likely be something that Brit gets. So there's, like, the grape lipsticks, the Babe in Paris eyeshadows. And this is the Tortilla leggings, I guess, and not sure what this t-shirt is. There's Golden Stars or Black Beauty. This might be the Black Beauty. I was like, oh, it will be black, but I guess it's just some sort of horse? Something like that. This one is all purple. This one is stars, purple stuff. But that would mean that the Brit gets either this bag or this bag, because it's the Paris, their tortilla, but this one has the golden stars. This one is the beach one, right? So we had two people wanted beach, one wanted city, and one wanted or like, they didn't want beach, that's their lifestyle thing. Bethany wanted nothing yellow. So we can say... Well, if we count the tortilla chips as yellow, and this as yellow, and then this palm chip as yellow, then therefore this must be Bethany's bag. Because there is nothing yellow in it. Bethany Nims. And then Mel Everty, her favorite color is yellow. I guess the budgets may also work in here, like if it's over $100 a bag, then it must be the people that don't put a price on style as well. But now they're gonna make me do maths. So we have the golden stars here, the slimming stripes, is that the purple leggings here? So that's $40 for the golden stars, $52 for the stripes. Then she got like a nude lipstick. So skinny tones for a $5. And the Babe in Paris. Oh no, the nearly nude this the lipstick. This is the actual Babe in Paris. So that's 65, 70 something. So I mean that's under $100 for this bag. Could you even make a bag that's over $100? Does she upcharge them for it? I guess you could. There is enough expensive items that to make a bag that's over $100. Especially again the tortilla snack and the Black Beauty. That's already $90 for this bag here. And then with the Babe in Paris, that's over $100. So this one here is one of the over $100 bag. So that one would be either for Brit or for Mel. But there is a lot of limited editions in that bag. If we're saying it's the Babe in Paris and the golden... Not the golden stars, the Black Beauty and the tortilla. So this might be for Brit. I don't know if I'm doing this right, but I'm trying. Brit Dockery. Logic. Then we have this very beachy set. Well, Lulu Wallace says her lifestyle is beach bum and no black fluffy hairs show so bad. So there is nothing black in here. Does it fit her price range? Because she's getting the grapey lipstick, so that's a $10 lipstick. The beachy beiges, that's a $10 eyeshadow, so that's a $20. Palm trees, so that's $40. And ocean waves, yeah, so that's only $52 for her thing. So that's not even like the bottom of her price range. Unless I did a chicken muff somewhere, but it sounds like Lulu Wallace might be this beachy thing here. And that leaves Mel Everty to be getting this one. Everly. Yep. All correct. But that still does not fully tell me which of them is which. I assume it's all like something we have to read into in the emails. Like as the whole Brit is in Fast and Fab and Rochelle is in the other thing, but Rochelle is not even here. Like Rochelle got her into this mess and she doesn't even care to show up for the thing, so she's not even supporting the person that she got into this mess. So we're just looking for Brit out of those ladies. Her name. I was like, oh, because she's connected to that guy from the other scenario, but I'm not sure. His surname is here, so I assume they're not married then. The cat is trying really hard to attack the microphone as well, so I'm like poking her out of the way. Of all the spaces in the house, as soon as I'm at the computer, she's like, me too, me too. I get to mess with the computer, please. I thought this was a minute makeover. Samples. Yes, she wants to speak. She wants the microphone. Yes, we know this is Fifi the dog. So, what do we have? And they all have purple things. They're all obsessed with purple. They're like, they saw somewhere on Instagram, they purple, and they'll all be like, yeah, purple, my favorite thing. So, what's up with you all? Can you not be slightly more distinct and original? So this person here with this bag is the one that is thinking about quitting, and they're like, oh, you know, you need to be a better boss, babe. So I assume this is Brit. Yeah, this is Brit that needs to do away with this MLM life. I'm just not quite sure how am I supposed to link their bags to their persons and therefore to their names. I'm just not quite understanding where am I getting that link. Because it's like, yeah, everyone likes purple. And only one of them likes yellow. I mean, of all of them, she's wearing more yellow than everyone else. So are we supposed to use that as some sort of clue? That she's wearing the most yellow? And she's the one that has her phone. But then she's wearing yellow, but she has a purple bag, right? So it's back to the whole... that situation. Can we make some, like, you know, she got the nude lipstick. Yeah, so in here, Mel also... Yeah, some of them wear other pieces of here, Mel gets the nude lipstick, right? And that's for hair. And then in her bag, we know it's her bag that because the phone is out of here. She's got like bee balm for her lips, I assume. So is it like some sort of clue that she prefers just like a clean wing thing? She's wearing pinky lipstick here, but I assume that's from her trying the products rather than from her actually choosing to wear that. So could this be Mel? Yes, I know she's wearing like 2 yellow things, but she's also wearing a lot of purple. Yeah, they all have lots of purple, and then the 2 of them have a bunch of yellow. She's kind of pink, but pink doesn't even feature in the equation, right? So it's very... It's very Because yeah, they have different things in their bags, but there is nothing like then on their persons to link them to the bag for me, at least. Right, it's not like, oh, she's got the gym here, so then there's something on her person to identify that she's going to the gym or anything like that. And what's with this? Is this supposed to be like who arrived when, who left when? Because like we can see their leggings, so we can tell like one is wearing dark leggings, one is wearing lighter plain leggings, and then they have different patterns, right? So the purple leggings arrives, then the yellow leggings arrives, yellow leggings goes down. The stripy leggings comes up, comes back down. Then the dark leggings comes down, the squiggly leggings up and down, and then the dark leggings goes back up. This is to do with the party schedule, right? Like where they're supposed to be doing various activities during this very organic party that they give you direct instruction for running. Because like they give you a whole book about like how to run the party, right? You have to eat snacks, and then you have to do the quiz, and then you have to do the samples, and then you have to return to your guest for the 5-minute prize meltdown, right? So I assume this is the Dark Leggings comes back down. That's her coming down to give them the speech or something, and then she comes back up, something. Yes, Caroline is one of them, and she's wearing dark leggings here. So yeah, she's the whole, because she would go upstairs and then back downstairs. Yeah, have them take selfies. So, but we haven't gotten to the selfie timer yet, right? Because she's got the bags ready, but she messed up the name tags, so she doesn't know who to give each bag to. So the furthest we have gotten to is the meltdown time, where she gives them the 5-minute sale on one of the items. So the party started at 12. Please leave your shoes by the door and your phones in your purse until selfie time at the end. Well, okay, so they're all wearing slippers, that's not their shoes. I'm not sure it matters, really. So yeah, 12:15, she's going upstairs. I just have to keep going up and down, because that's after the snack and quiz time. So that's Caroline going upstairs. So they have 20 minutes to go wild with the samples. But for some reason, they're going up and down because what? Because there is no mirror here for them to do the makeup or anything. So they're going up and down to this bathroom to try things on. And then, yes, we have the bin with like the name tags that are torn. And then... Did someone sabotage this? I know this is a weird thought, but she's like, I'm sure I put the tags on and stuff like that. Did someone go upstairs while she wasn't with the bags and like torn off the things to sabotage it? Because she comes downstairs at 12:34, I assume, to do the meltdown time, right? Because that would be what follows after the sample time. And while she's doing that, right, immediately after, someone goes upstairs, and then the minute after they go downstairs. And then Caroline comes back up. So they could have gone to the bathroom, or they could have gone up and torn off all the labels from the bags to mess with Caroline. Yeah, she's behind. I mean, everyone's complaining and everything is a mess, right? But would that then make the person with the squiggly leggings, so she here like, oh, I'm sure she's trying her best, right? Would that make her Bethany? No, Brit. That make her Brit, because Brit is the person that's, you know, mad at her because she didn't join the FNF MLM, and then Brit herself is failing at Big Boss Babe, so she also doesn't want to see her friend who joined a different MLM to be successful, therefore making this squiggly leggings woman Brit Dockery. I don't know, but out of all the information so far, that is my assumption, because the other woman, I don't think they would have any reason to sabotage the party, right? She's the only person where I would be like, suspicious, right? She would have a reason to mess with her. And I mean, especially that it says like, you know, unfortunately someone during the something because her something, right? Like suspicious text. So that's one person I've got here. Okay. What about the rest of you then? Okay, so this is your bag then. This is gonna be Brit's bag, and she also has got the queen icon and all that. Yeah, this is the text about don't join any MLMs. We'll see you at my party. Okay, so this is the person saying white gold, yellow gold is outdated, kind of old-fashioned. And she's got all this, but yeah, okay, I mean, we can link her phone to her because she's got her own picture, so that's actually an easy one. But does that tell us who she is? Am I being dumb, or is this really convoluted, right? Like, I'm not quite sure I'm understanding what clues they want us to use to figure out who is who. I think I was going to say that this is Mel Everly based on the fact that she likes yellow and she's wearing lots of yellow. Because that's like what comes to my mind. And then we have Lulu and Bethany remaining. And then it's no black, Fifi hair shows so bad, and Bethany wants nothing yellow. Okay, so we know Bethany... we know Bethany doesn't want anything yellow, which means... this lady here would be Bethany, because then she's only one not wearing anything yellow out of the people that are left. So that's Bethany Nims. No, that's Bethany Nims. Leaving this woman to be Lulu Wallace. No. Oh no. Okay. I think I got Mel wrong then, and Lulu wrong. But Brit, I mean, my story about how Brit sabotaged the party just felt like, you know, that makes sense to me. Right? She would do that because she's mad and she's also making a sarcastic comment. No yellow, so after we've done this is Brit, if we're saying Bethany wants nothing yellow, that leaves this woman to be Bethany. So did I just get Lulu and Mel swapped around? Okay. I'm not quite sure what's exactly the confirmation of who was who, right? How is she the woman that likes yellow more? Because I've had it the other way around. Confusion. Anyway, Caroline. Think. And let's get all the words back. Hosted her first was it, minute makeover party. In order to become a boss babe. Unfortunately, Brit Dockery removed the name tags during the meltdown time. That's what it's called, right? Parties, yes, meltdown time. Because Caroline rejected her offer. This delayed the party, or delayed, what's the next step in the party? Well, it's selfie time, but we just have one word, so we can say delayed the party, which made Caroline's, what can we say here? Party boring, and boredom is failure? Yes. Okay, so the story, I was like, I got this. Okay, that's an interesting tradition. I mean, like, you know, it's not a thing, at least, you know, not a thing I see happening a lot amongst younger people, but yes, it feels like older people, it was fairly normal for, yes, women to gather, right? Like my grandma would have people over on like schedule, right? It was always like, these people are coming, we're gonna be tea and biscuits and all that stuff, whatever else. But it's not really a thing anymore to have like just social schedule. Hello, Gloves. Welcome. I am doing somewhat better, but yes, my voice is still a bit croaky. I don't know, like I've not been super sick, but my throat just been in and out of the kind of, are we ill? Are we just annoying? But I'm trying. I'm working through it. I got my peach tea to help me. So, hopefully I'm not sounding worse than usual, since I get complaints sometimes. Anyway, we muddled through this whole Caroline Tink situation, and now we get to find out why is Grandma mad? A bake-off gone wild. Okay, we've got cakes, and we got this woman just running away with the whisk. 5th annual Mapleton County Country Club Bake-Off. Okay. You promised a very nice whisk with a wooden handle. Okay, it's important to know that it's a very nice whisk. It's not usually like this, I swear. A professional DSLR camera, okay. She's got like pro equipment. We've got cakes. In the meadow we meet, made with sweet buttercream, vanilla cake, and raspberry ganache. That sounds good. Are we gonna have to match cakes to who made them now? Abracadabra, made with cream cheese icing, red velvet cake, passion fruit ganache, red vanilla fondant. I was like, oh, I love red velvet cake, but fondant is evil. No fondant. Polka dots and cream, made with sweet buttercream, strawberry cake, and sea salt caramel filling. It looks a bit wonky. This one. gonna have phobia of dropped ice cream. Maybe. Up in the clouds, made with blueberry buttercream, confetti cake, and vanilla fondant. And oopsie cone, made with mint buttercream, chocolate cake, and graham crackle crumble. See, they made a whole upside down ice cream, and they didn't need a fondant for that. You can make decorated cakes without needing a fondant. I'm big on fondant hate. Okay, there's a whole fight happening here. Everyone's got a utensil. And they're all fighting. Come on, you can't blame her. A very nice wooden spatula. How dare you! Half of a very nice wooden spoon. How dare you! The other half of a very nice wooden spoon. Ladies, please. He's got the all natural mints. Are they prizes? There might be, because yes, that would make sense why they have nice utensils in here. Yeah, they broke the spoon. Okay, judging card. We get Helena, Belinda, Emma, Lynette, Gail. Taste, delicious, appearance, creativity. So it's judging for the various cakes. And then we can go to here. There's another scene. First annual bake-off. I mean, if it's first, then you can't really call it annual since you haven't yet proven that, you know, there's gonna be another one. But I guess it's his memory of the first time that it happened. Mapleton Country Club host famous chef Robbie Robinson. The Mapleton Country Club was honored to host the famous baker chef Jean Rouge as the judge of the first annual bake-off event. Chef Rouge is a legend in the baking community, said Mr. Edwin Lane, the owner of the club. My wife has always been a fan of his show, That's a Cake, so we knew we had to have him as the judge. Chef Rouge is most known for his illusion cakes, which look like something other than your usual cake, but he also is sought after for creative takes on wedding cakes. I expect great things from the bakers at the club. Creativity, taste, and appearance are keys. First, Mrs. Tang. Would you like fries with that? Second, Mrs. Lane, a gift for you. Third, Mrs. Dougie, vining for you. Fourth, Miss Tang. Spring has sprung. Fifth, Mrs. Gup. Mrs. Gup is making an appearance. Cheesecake. It's a cheesecake that looks like cheese. Then year 2, we have Mrs. Tang, Trick or Treat, Mrs. Lane, Movie Night, Mrs. Dougie, The Primrose Path, Mrs. Bailey, Birthday Girl, Mrs. Gup, Rainbow in the Sky. To have him return, another fine year of entries, the famed chef remarked. But it was immediately clear to me who would be getting first prize. Each year, the top 3 winners receive wooden. Yes, people receive wooden things. Yes, the birthday girl is just a birthday cake. I mean, the rainbow in the sky is also a bit collapsed. I wonder if this is gonna be... Yes, Mrs. Gap seems to have issues with her cake's structural integrity. Right? While Mrs. Tang seems to be pretty good at this whole situation. A third annual bake-off. Mrs. Lane won the third bake-off. Teacher's pet. Second, Mrs. Tang. Perfect. Okay, they both made apple cakes. Third, Mrs. Doggy. Roses and cream dream. If it's fake candles and fake size, maybe. Still, I mean, they would have to be really good imitations. Mrs. Bailey and Mrs. Gap, melting ice cups. And yes, again, Mrs. Gap, more structural integrity issues with her cake. Was so close, but she earned the whiz this year. Chef Rouge laughed, enjoying another bite of apple cake. If Karen had added a worm too, I guess I might have had to break the covenant. Yes, okay, so the different utensils are for the different prizes. But yes, they are definitely beefing because obviously Mrs. Tang has been winning this whole thing, and now Mrs. Lane does better, so there is a battle going. There's Mrs. Tang. Okay, on the 4th bake of Mrs. Tang is back. All hail the queen. She came back. She came back on year 4 with a cake called All Hail the Queen. She was not messing around, okay? Mrs. Lane got Summer Delight, Mrs. Daggy, Mine and Bloom and Bliss. Okay, Mrs. Daggy is like, yeah, I'm good. I'll just take the 3rd place. Then Mrs. Bailey and Mrs. Gap, as always. Structural integrity is happening. Or not happening, I guess. Wedding cakes were all the rage this year, and a bit of a toss-up when it came to awarding the spoon. I love to see bakers take new risk, but ultimately it came down to overall appearance. The famous chef explained. I had to straighter, and we would have something. Okay, so we've learned something about all of the bake-off drama in this community. And we have more people's phones. Lynette, yes, I'm settling in, not sure about going tomorrow. I don't need any more excitement. It really is low-key, I promise. I don't have my photo I don't have to have my photo taken, do I? I hate photos. Of course not. Okay, so this might be the person that's running out the door or something, and the other person is like, I promise it's not like that, because yes, they were like, yeah, it's really chill, low-key, nothing happens, and then a whole fight breaks out. Mom, I've actually made a friend already at the country club. Oh, that is so nice, dear. Friendship is important. Yeah, I'll just focus on that for a while. I think that's for the best. Just stay strong. You take care, honey. Thanks, Mom. Landlord. Yes, you can pay via check, cash, or your convenient or our convenient app. Cash strongly encouraged. Well, because you then don't have to put it on your taxes or something. Okay, sounds good. Thanks. You're welcome, Mrs. Tibbard. It's just Miss. So sorry, I remember that. I'm always like, I forget those are different, and I'm always like reading them, whatever. So if we're supposed to make any deduction based on whether they're Miss or Mrs. or something, I'm gonna be like, forgot already. Bryant. So Bryant is poop. He's poop. Don't feel pressured, but can I call you? I just want to apologize. I've changed now, I promise. I flushed my bait. I even stole my rods. So can I? Okay, so clearly she's moved out here to get away from Bryant because Bryant just read catching carps and he could not stop. He was catching those carps all day, all night, and she was like, listen, Bryant, I can't. I don't understand catching carps and I can't do this anymore. And we're done. And he's like, I left my fish for you. Yes, the dark side of catching carp. I mean, this whole thing is about the whole family having a terrible day, right? So, no, the carps are not tasty. They're terrible. Speaking of carps, I think it's the time. To refresh our gifted memberships so that you can have access to those various carp and other emojis, also chicken maths. Yes, the carp. I tell you, I know all about the carb tasting terrible. Okay, someone else, Edwin. Anything I can do to help with the prep, sweetie? No. It's not too bad this year. Just make me proud. Don't I always? Of course. Julio, she's not even gonna be there? No, I'm super bummed. It'll be too easy without her. Unfortunately, her daughter is getting married out of state. Okay, so this is potentially the phone of the woman that's always second, Mrs. Lane, right? Because Mrs. Tang, there was Mrs. Tang and then there was Miss Tang, right? Taking part. Yet here, Miss Tang. So I assume when they're saying her daughter is getting married out of state, that might be referring to her. Yeah, doesn't her daughter usually compete too? No, she never came back after the first. It just wasn't her thing. Gotcha. Yes, only one of them is there. So actually, Mrs. Tang is not even here. I was just watching him on TV last night. He made a cake that looked like kind of corn cola. Yeah, he's good. Why would anyone want to eat a cake that looked like that? It's just to demonstrate his skills. I don't think anyone eats those. Wasteful. Back in my day, cake was made for eating. Yes, Grandma does not approve. You don't know the story. I mean, it's a story basically about the, when we were playing tiny bookshop and you had to sell the books. One of them was about catching carps, and just randomly I decided to tell a story about like my dad used to go fishing and I would go fishing with him, and therefore I actually caught a carp myself, and then we kept it and had it for Christmas, because in Poland it's tradition to have carp for Christmas even though it tastes terrible. But I was just saying, you know, we were making so many jokes about catching carp is a way of life, and it's an important book for people, because I know what it means to catch a carp. It was just being silliness about books. Brit. The country club would be perfect place for a fast and fab party. I don't know. We've had quite a few parties like that recently. Not like fast and fab, I swear. It's all about the ladies. We're focused on the bake-off right now. I'll follow up with you after, yes. So Brit is here trying to push her MLMs around. Okay. That's, I assume... that's the phone of whoever is married to this guy. He doesn't have a picture of himself, just being like that. Brobert Personal. It's Brobert again. I've made reservations for tomorrow at 7 p.m, my darling. Ooh, I can't wait. What about the sitter? She's confirmed and available until 11. Perfect. A night of bliss. Okay, so yes, this is Bobert's wife. Helena. Yes, I'm still in. Not sure about going tomorrow. I don't need any more excitement. Very low-key. Okay, so that's the other side of those messages about inviting someone new who just moved here to the party. Mapleton Gazette, please. I could really use the work. Well, we do have a gig for next week around 8 p.m. Perfect. Well, we'll need the shots of absolutely everyone there, so don't let anyone slip out. I won't. Thank you. So that's the photographer lady then. So she's taking pictures and she needs work. Oh, and that's messaging Brobert at work about the slow cooker and he forgot and all that. Yeah, they did. But clearly they're, you know, they're playing the social game where you lie to people for the greater good or something like that. Dear B. France is amazing this time of year, and we're having a blast. You and the hubby simply have to come with us next time. I thought of you when I visited a little bakery by our hotel. They had a cookbook by that Hank Jean Rouge. Ooh la la! He needs to hurry up and give you a prize already, or else you're gonna have to start a fight. Well, I think they did. LOL. Seriously though, you've improved so much. You deserve it. Good luck, Rosie. Don't forget our bet. If you win first place, you have to kiss him on the cheek. The greater good. May the 2nd, Someone's Diary. It's almost here, waiting to see Jean again. Each year is such torture. Ever since that first year when he gave me my prize. I just can't believe I own things that he touched. They even smell like his cologne for a few months. Now I live for my next each year. His eyes on me. The way he praises my cakes. Our hands sometimes touching when he hands me the prize. I simply couldn't bear if he rejected me. That's why I've stuck to my tried and true cake style. I don't want to risk my moment with him. Speaking of which, I overheard one of my listeners joking about kissing him if she won first. I didn't let it get to me because she has no chance at winning first. But the thought alone of having to watch that made me feel sick. I know everyone has a crush on him too. Why wouldn't? But still, I'd probably run away crying. Anyway, tomorrow I'll add another of his sweet, sweet prizes to my collection. His cologne has long faded from last year's and my desperation is growing. Oh my god, this woman. I mean, here's the thing, right? You can probably just ask him what brand of cologne he uses and get that at the shop and just spray yourself to your heart's content. You don't need to be weird. Okay, that's them here fighting. Okay, so that's all of the wards we've collected. So where are we gonna... Yeah, it's not... Fine. Fine. Excuse the crazy lady logic if you must. Oh, yes. Now we actually have to take all of those clues and get them together into something, right? So there's the woman running out. So she might be running out because she's the one that was asking like, oh, you know, this is really low key and you don't have to put me in a picture. And she's the one now saying, no, you have to be in a picture, right? So her name was like Helene or something. Where was that? It's like I have to find all of the things. Yeah, Helena is the woman that is settling in, and yeah, she didn't want to be in the picture, so she's here running away. Then we know the tanks are not here. So it's like, why are they fighting, right? Like they're fighting because the judging didn't go the way they expected. Is that the whole, you know, she kissed him and therefore the other lady's now mad because she wanted to smell his cologne. And she was just like, that's unacceptable, sort of stuff. But is that off that track for a little bit? The woman with the camera is therefore Lynette, because she's the one texting Helene about coming, and she's the one with the whole, oh yeah, you have to take pictures. So that's her here with the short hair. Her name's Lynette. We know he's Jean Rouge, because he's like the one person that had a proper thing. Yeah, I'm like, I need to organize all of those nameplates to get, because yeah, we have lots of first names, we have surnames, they're just all a mess on this board. We have Tang, there's two women called Tang, right? We have Lane, that's the woman that would often get second place. Mrs. Doogie is also in the competition. I can't move the names unless this panel is open. I mean, she doesn't want to be in the photo yet. It might be that she's shy, or it might be that she's hiding from people, so like she doesn't want to know that Brian to know that that's where she is. Yes, Mrs. Gap is the one with the weird cakes. She's also the woman married to the guy that runs the oil change shop, right? Because that's where we know that guy from. So those texts about like doing things in the Bobbert. That's his name. She's Bobbert's wife. Yeah, some people just don't like being in photos. Yeah, so okay, yes, Mrs. Tibbard. So Helena is Tibbard. You are right. Whoever mentioned that. Because that's the landlord says that. Then this person's messages. Yeah, so this is person talking about how Mrs. Tang's not gonna be there. But so this is like the phone of Mrs. Lane. But no one uses a name to refer to her to tell us what Mrs. Lane's first name is. Okay. Dear B. We have Belinda, who could be B. And then we don't super know whose journal this is. So what else we get to know from those cakes, right? We know Mrs. Gap is always making a mess. We need clues. Well, I mean, the fact that they don't want to be in the photo is sort of a clue. So Mrs. Doggy is the person that in those texts says, I always go for the safe option, right? Because every single year she just makes a normal tiered cake. And yes, she's just like, I'm not doing anything special. I'm just, you know, doing a thing. It's just like, I have to remember those, you know, where did I read that? Yeah, that's what I stuck to my tried and true cake style. I don't want to risk my moment with it. So Mrs. Doggy is the one that has an obsession with Jean. Yes, that was always my thing with idols, where it's like, I remember reading this. Where did I read this? I like working back, it's always like, I know it's something, but yes. So this is the journal of Mrs. Doggy. So we have, I don't think that's Lynette, right? Because I assume Mrs. Doggy is gonna be one of those people here. Belinda, I assume Belinda is B from this letter, so that means that's someone else that Mrs. Doggy. And here this letter refers to like, oh, you know, he should give you a prize already because, you know, you've improved so much. So it's gonna be someone who did not get a prize in any of the previous years. Obviously, Mrs. Gap didn't because she's always last, and this person saying that Mrs. Gap has improved. But I'm not sure she has. But we also do have Mrs. Bailey that's been coming in fourth for the last 3 years. Although, yes, her cake here is also a bit wonky, so, you know, is that the improvement that she's managed to go from a simple cake to a 3-tier cake? Is that the improvement in her thing? Because yeah, that's the two of them fighting. Yeah, we can see the cakes from this year. So I think this is Mrs. Gap's cake, right? She is true to her wonky style. And then if she did the one with the sun... Oh, you mean the woman that was fourth before? Maybe. Because I think this is gonna be... This is from the obsessed woman, right? Because she always comes third with this tiered cake, right? Mrs. Doggy, right? She's always, every single year, 3-tier cake. So this is a Mrs. Doggy cake right here. I guess we can put that here because we know it. And this is Mrs. Gap cake right here. Normally this level cake would be Mrs. Tang, but we know she's not here this year, so that's not from her, which means this cake is either the rabbit or the ice cream is from Mrs. Lane, because she's yeah, she's trying. She, at least, you know, she's not giving up. She's like, I'm helping. Yeah, it says one cake is too salty, and there was a salted caramel cake, yes. Yes, the sea salt caramel filling from Mrs. Gap. Oh yeah, because those cards also have first names as well, right? That's where we get all of those first names. So we have Lynette is too salty. Then there's delicious, amazing, all that stuff. Too sweet from Gail. Stuff like that. But the options are it's too salty because she made the caramel too salty, or it's too salty because someone sabotaged it. Although I don't think if it's Mrs. Gap's cake and that's too salty, anyone would be sabotaging Mrs. Gap's cake because, you know, why would they? She's already losing this whole situation. But that would... yeah, that's the question. Is it too salty because the caramel's too salty, or is it too salty because someone sabotaged some other cake and now that cake is salty? So they're fighting over the spoon as well. And like we get the little tidbits of who gets what in those things, right? Because yeah, we get the top 3 winners get wood and something. she earned the whisk this year, right? So the second prize is the whisk because it's saying, you know, normally she gets the first prize, but this time she get the year. If Karen had added a worm too. Okay, so it's Karen Tang. That's her name. We get to eat the game. So Karen Tang. That's the name, but she's not here, so she's not part of the equation. So that helps. And yes, I think because it says I may have to break the coveted I assume the spoon is the first prize. So it's the spoon, and then the whisk, and then the spatula. That's the prizes. Which means Helena is running away with the whisk, so she got second place this year. Yes, awarding the spoon. So obviously Emma got first place, so Emma is the person who should be getting the spoon, but the spoon has been broken in half. Cat is trying to just go all over my keyboard. So I'm here like, please, no. Then... Yes, Helena is here, so that's her getting second place. Yes, she's doing tech support except for when the support is destroying everything. So this is Helena's scorecard. And then Belinda is in third place, which means this is Belinda here with the spatula because the spatula is for third place. She may have actually broken something. 1 second. Okay, hopefully it's still streaming and you can still hear me and everything is good. Yeah, it smells of his cologne. The keyboard has been relocated to my lap to prevent further button pressing until she just goes like, oh, I'm gonna move to your lap now, since that's where the party is. No longer on the desk. Okay. Are we making some assumptions here? Because the two ladies... there's something to look at above number 2. Oh yeah. 3 award podiums of varying heights. Yes, okay, so... it's just where the utensils go. Yes, it's for hair, the keyboard. And the microphone is also for hair, and the desk mat is also for hair. Everything is for hair. It's hair desk and hair stream and hair everything. So what I was going to say, you know, if we're making assumptions in this game, is that if you were holding a spoon, right, you would hold the spoon the way this lady is holding the spoon at the bottom, right? And then if you were coming to grab the spoon and yank it away from someone, you would grab this top part here and pull on it, right? So I'm like, are we supposed to read into who's holding which part of the spoon in terms of like, she's holding it like you would hold a spoon, so she won. And this is the woman that was like, how dare you? And, you know, yanks it away. So this would be therefore the winner, and that would be Emma? I'm not sure if this is too silly of a reach, but we can try it. We'll see. I'm like, Lynette, we know who Lynette is, but I'm like, what's your surname, Lynette? Oh, Lynette's surname is Gap because she's the one married to Bobert and texting Bobert. How did I not get that in yet? Cool. Let's get the things in. So we have Belinda there, and therefore we have Gale left. So this is Gale here, if my spoon theory is correct. And then for surnames we have Dougie Lane and Bailey. Yeah, so it's Mrs. Lane, I assume, is the winner, and therefore that would make Emma Lane the winner, if again, spoon theory. Yeah, the miss is about like she wants the spoon or whatever because she wants to smell him. I think Emma is Bailey because, yes, that was a thing, right? Where it's like Caroline's mother and everything because she's supposed to be the person in this situation. But then... Because yeah, that gets Bailey out of her 4th place into the top this year. Yes, Lynette is last. So she's the too salty cake. Emma's first, Helena's second, Belinda's third, and Gale is 4th. So Gale has fallen out of 3rd place, and she's upset, and therefore Gale Dougie is her name. Yeah, she normally gets the spatula, but in her crazy journal, right? She's like, oh yeah, you know, I overheard she's gonna be kissing him, right, if she won first. So that's what gets her really riled up about this. And yes, this is Dear B. I assume B might be first name, but it also might be B for Bailey. Right, so whoever B is wins, kisses the guy, and then Mrs. Dougie just goes all crazy. Yeah, B came first, but B either stands for Belinda or Emma Bailey. But Belinda didn't win. Belinda is here, which, so it must be Emma Bailey then. That makes sense. If she's the winner. And therefore it's Belinda Lane? No, it's 2 or less are wrong. Which would make, well, someone's name is completely incorrect, but not in a way that makes someone else's name incorrect. Or I got single person's first or last name wrong. Well, the first names, we know it's gonna have to be Helena, Belinda, Emma, Lynette, Gale, right? So we have Helena, Belinda, Emma, Lynette, Gale. It's just, are the surnames Because it's not that someone names are swapped, right? Because if we had the assignment of names and surnames, name and surname is correct, but they're on the wrong portrait, that would make more than two things incorrect. So yeah, the Emma surname. Well, if we do the case, so we know it's Lynette Gap for this cake as well, but then I'm like, what? We know he's correct, we know she's correct, we know Lynette's correct, so this is where things are going a bit funky. So Belinda Lane, assuming she's Belinda Lane, would usually be getting second place, but this time she got third because Helena joined and apparently she was better at it. The newcomer. Said Mr. Edwin Lane, the owner of the club. Oh, that might be important as well, because that means Edwin, he owns this club, but his wife is allowed to participate in the baking competition? Sassy. Sassy. So yeah, was someone texting with... That's... Okay, so this person is texting Edwin. So this is... whoever woman's surname is Lane. Yes. That's her phone. Yeah. So she's asking, should I help? And like, make me proud, and I always, of course. She's not even gonna be there. Yeah, so that's talking about Karen Tang not participating. That's Grandma dissing the baking. And that's Brit trying to get her into the MLM. Yes, I'm not saying like she's throwing a terrible cake and she's winning. It's just, you know, typically if you're married or otherwise associated with the organizer, they'd be like, maybe don't do that, right? And then, you know, she's suspiciously getting second place all the time, so not top, but also, you know, she's winning somewhat. I guess she got first here. So only slightly suspicious. So yeah, who's wrong? Who is, or who am I wrong about? Because yeah, the orders, like who won, I think that's correct. So spoon, whisk, spatula. Oh, did she do melting ice cream cake before? Oh, she made melting ice cups before. Here, Mrs. Bailey, you are right. We put Dougie on this cake. I mean, it could still be a possibility. It's just, you know, is there anything else we can, like, Gail's so sweet. Right, can we get anything from the fact that Gail's cake is so sweet? Sweet buttercream, vanilla cake, raspberry ganache, cream cheese, red velvet. That wouldn't be a very sweet cake. We already know who that is. Blueberry buttercream, confetti cake, vanilla fondant. Yeah, if I was going to name a cake for being so sweet, that would probably be my choice from this description. Yeah. She's the wife of the club owner. No, the person running away is the newcomer, I'm pretty sure. That feels like it, right? Because she's specifically saying, you promised to this woman that's taking pictures, and she promised that she wouldn't have to be in a picture. Yeah, and she's like, I don't want to be, like, you promised a low-key event, I don't have to have my picture taken, and all that, and now it's crazy here, and you want my picture, and she's like, I don't want this. So I think those two, I'm fairly set on them being the correct ones. But yeah, you might be right about the cakes with, like, you know, the distinct ones. One of them is gonna be from hair. Witness protection doesn't like you having your pictures. I mean, yeah, she's clearly having to run away from Bryant, the poop man. And so something's up with that for sure. So yeah, we have Mrs. Bailey making the free tiers with the supports, as someone said. So she could have made free tiers with the supports this time as well, because it would just be an improvement or on her previous thing. But then, would that cake be winning? Because it feels like the winning cake, like, to be the winning cake for taste, appearance, and creativity, right? I would kind of assume it's either the bunny or the overturned ice cream that wins. Yes, those are the two kind of top cakes, right? So those are gonna be Emma and Helena on those two. But yes, I'm still like, which is which? How would we know exactly? And what's wrong with the names as well? So here, this is gonna say, after getting first place for the first time, someone tried to kiss the guy, and then someone something. I'm just jumping from thing to thing and being like, yes. Lane does make sculpture cakes, you are right, right? So every year she got with the sculpture cake. First year it was just a gift box, but then she expanded to things. And Mrs. Tang is not here, so yes, it would make sense that she would make the bunny. Lane has won before. She won once. But we were saying that it was... But we were saying that Emma has won, right? But then what would have Emma won with if... this is... so confusing. Because yeah, if we're saying Emma Bailey won, like... if we look at her previous submits, like... they're fairly plain and like melty, and this... she made a tiered cake, but it's like... very messy, so I was going on this whole, you know, oh, it's because she was going to kiss him and all that stuff. But from her previous bakings, I am now doubting that she was doing the winning. Or like that Emma is Bailey, basically. Because we know Emma is the winner this time. But is it Emma Bailey who's the winner? Because she wouldn't have made such an amazing cake? This is very convoluted. Yeah, she might be Lane, because that would then put her in making the very, very good detailed cake. No, that makes it worse. So, this is for sure... She is for sure called Bailey. But then I think her first name isn't Emma. Right? She is not the winner. I think. If Mrs. Bailey doesn't... She's not as skilled. Then her first name is something else. And that would maybe align that we have two names swap. Like if she would be Belinda Bailey, then it would also work with this letter that says, B, if you win, you have to kiss him. And then it's Emma Lane? Am I just getting too confused with everything? Okay. I fixed it. Yeah, she's called BB. Oh, okay. Fixed it with the cakes, with realizing that, yes, she wouldn't be the one with the really good cakes. She was making the simpler cakes. So, in this case... Yeah, it's just B, so this might be wrong the way I did it. But then, this letter is to B about the whole kissing situation, right? But if she doesn't win, because we know Belinda doesn't win, did she still try to kiss him either way? Yes, Belinda, because that's where we got that from. That's how we got it wrong. Because I went on this whole thing of like, she was holding the spoon like this. And she was holding the spoon like that. And that would be... But, you know, that may have just been me. I've gone on a tangent and that wasn't really how this thing happened, right? So, Emma is here. Yes, they are just fighting about the spoon, even though they're not. For some reason, Emma is holding the spatula, which, as far as I read, is for the third place. So how did she end up with the spatula? I don't know. I also currently can't see the rest of the screen because Firefly is literally just standing in front of it. So I may have to evict you from this spot. Yeah, say hi to everyone. Say, oh, I love causing trouble and destroying everything on the stream. Because, yes, I am the queen of this place. And you must all hear me and see me. Okay, you can sleep over there. Okay. I left you a blanket on a chair. Yes, exactly. She's throwing shade all over. Oh yes, I literally have a chair for her with a blanket on it and everything. And she's like, nah, I would rather just cram myself under all the equipment on the desk because that's fun. Okay, so is the bunny therefore Emma Lane's thing, right? Because that makes the most sense with it being called tasting delicious, amazing appearance, amazing creativity. Yes, keyboards are known for being great. And therefore that would make the ice cream cake the cake that Helena made, right? Because to me it feels like out of those cakes, if I was going to pick a second place, I would say the overturned ice cream is probably the second best illusion cake, right? If he likes his illusion cakes. With this upside down cone. This one, we already knew this is Gail Daggy cake because every time she makes this tiered cake, that's what she does. Which means this one is the Belinda Bailey cake? Yes. Okay. Now that we've got the name, things are good. So what's the text then? Because obviously the reason we got into the... Yes, the reason we got in this problem was because I thought this was Emma and that it was her winning the thing, and then the whole kissing problem occurred. Yeah, so is it maybe that it's Gail got... I need to get all my words. Gail got the 4th place for the first time. Gail Daggy tried to snatch the spoon, right? She was like, I'm getting it. Yeah, she tried to take Emma Lane's spoon. So yes, who was holding what wasn't even the clue. That was a trap that they set for us because her what do we have? Because her something verb. She tried to take Emmeline's spoon because her... I mean, we know she's obsessed with the thing. What we have? We have 4 green words. We have bet, pressure, kiss, rejected, fight, break, take and run. So we have all of the 1st, 2nd, 4th, 3rd, 2nd, 5th. We have cheek, photo, spoon, whisk, spatula. I'm just organizing the word because I'm trying to figure out what's what. It's all a mess. Yeah, her crush rejected her, but it's like, has he rejected her? I mean, unless we're saying that him judging her as 4th is him rejecting her. Her crush rejected her. causing the... Might be more sensitive than it was Bibi tried to kiss Jean Rouge's cheek. Yeah, I mean, that was what we were reading, but then she didn't get first. Was she talking about first, or was she talking just about winning? Oh no, it says give you a prize already, or else. It says if you win first place, you have to kiss him on the cheek. Right. But, so... Belinda Bailey, this is her first time getting top 3, but she didn't get first, right? She got third, unless we're saying she went like, you know what? Third is good enough. I am going to kiss him anyway, right? So Belinda Bailey tried to kiss Jean Rouge's cheek because her friend bet her, causing the... what? Yeah, but causing the what, right? Causing the ladies to fight and break the spoon. Nope. Okay, but I think causing the ladies to fight and break the spoon is actually the ending of the sentence. So yes, it might be... So after winning 4th place for the first time, because Gale didn't get to win anything, Gale Daggy tried to... She tried to take the spoon. But then, because what? Because her someone something. Because yes, Gale tried to take Emma Lane's spoon. That would turn the sentence around to, you know, her trying to take things. But it's like, because her what? We're saying the crush rejected her again? Okay, that's 2 or less wrong. We're honing in on the situation. But yes. I mean, the crush rejected her is like my most... I'm not sure this is the thing. Because... what? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know what else to put there. Like, the crush rejected her is it's a bit weird of a stretch of a sentence where we're saying all that happened was... all that happened was he just didn't pick her cake. Change Emma for Belinda. So she tried to take Belinda Bailey's... But then we would have to change the spoon as well. If we change it to Belinda Bailey, then Belinda didn't get the spoon, right? She got the spatula, and therefore we would have to change 3 things. And that said it was only 2 things wrong. But we can do the crush. Rejected her again. What? I am so confused. Belinda Bailey worked hard over the years to improve her cake making game and finally won a prize. Unfortunately, that meant Gail Duggy, who lives for her prize each year, would have to go without one, so Gail tried to take the spoon, causing it to break in 2. Are we sure? I mean, I guess the spoon is not the first place. Oh, I know what happened. Because the only reason we got the spoon is... Can we go back there? Because the way we got to the spoon... just so we're... yes, here it just says they receive wood and something. It was close, but she earned a whisk this year. If Karen added a worm too, I guess I may have to break the code with an SP, right? So that could have been spatula or spoon, right? And I just went to spoon. Oh, and here when it says it was a bit of a toss-up when it came to awarding the spoon. I love see Baker's taking new risks. So here he talks about Mrs. Bailey going from just a normal tiered cake to a tiered cake with supports, right? So it wasn't a toss-up for the spoon between Mrs. Tang and Mrs. Lane. It was a toss-up between Miss Duggy and Mrs. Bailey for the 3rd place spoon. Oh my gosh. Yeah, spoon is 3rd. That's the fact that we've had spoon as 1st. It got the names confused, right? Because then that got me to name them wrong at first, because I was like, so actually my whole thing about she's holding the spoon, so she must have been the person that won the spoon. That was correct. I was right about the way she was holding the spoon was a clue. I just was wrong about who or the reason she had the spoon. She had the spoon because she was in 3rd place, not in 1st place. Okay, I get it now. Yes. Okay. That was a bit messy. Yes, we were right except for all the bits where we were so wrong, and then the whole thing fell apart. Yes, there's more family members, because we still have the 2 kids. We have the granddad here, the dog, and the grandma. So their day was also ruined somehow. However, my throat is giving up on me, because I can feel it just going, oh my. So I know it's a bit earlier than we would normally finish. But I think we may have to wrap it up here.